Hello and welcome to our G4G Atelier. When we think of what it means to grow, we may think of increasing in size, developing, or something changing. We may picture a small seed sprouting into a daisy, like our logo, or perhaps imagine how all of our lovely Greenlight girls around the world will grow into the next innovators and inventors in STEM. Growth encompasses so much, and today we are talking about it in many different ways. Transforming and changing a career in STEM, growing a business, the growth around diversity, increasing your own potential, and even atoms that are physically growing and changing. Our experiment might just blow you away, or might get you a bit messy as we explore elephant's toothpaste and a DIY hot air balloon. Ready to experiment? Let's go! So let's see how this reaction happened. Hydrogen peroxide is an antiseptic. It's a liquid made from hydrogen atoms and oxygen atoms. When hydrogen peroxide breaks down, it turns into oxygen and water. Normally this breakdown happens very slowly, but here we make that reaction happen fast by adding a catalyst. In this case, yeast. The hydrogen peroxide will rapidly break down into water and oxygen gas, and that gas forms bubbles. These bubbles would usually escape from the liquid and pop quickly. But adding a little dish soap provides additional surface tension, allowing the bubbles to get trapped and creating lots of foam. This foam looks like a giant squeeze of toothpaste, almost big enough for an elephant. Remove the candle from its aluminum casing and use the pin to puncture 4 opposing holes in the sides of the aluminum. Stick your skewers through the holes, creating a cross. To build your frame, measure and mark the center of each of your 4 straws. With the pin, punch a hole at the marking, and then stick straws to each end of the punctures on your fuel casing. Secure the ends of your frame with tape. You want to make it sturdy. Place your frame in the opening of the bag. Make sure your aluminum container faces the inside of the bag. Tape your balloon or bag around the edges of your frame and straws. Insert your candle. This will be your fuel. We are now ready to inflate and grow our balloon. For this step, make sure you have an adult with you. Carefully hold the bag at the top, creating space around the candle. Light the candle, pulling the bag upwards, and watch it grow! The hot air balloon is inflated by heating the air inside the balloon, usually with fire. Hot air weighs less than the same volume of cold air. It's less dense. which means that hot air will rise up or float when there's cold air around it, just like a bubble of air in a pot of water. Now it's time to keep experimenting. How big can we go or grow? For instance, you can insert a second candle or tape 2 bags together. Now that you've been sufficiently blown away, and probably a bit messy, we thank you for watching, and we can't wait to see you on the next episode of Science You Had Me at Hello.